Welcome to Wangen in Germany. Last year, some things really changed hard because of the COVID-19 crisis all over the world. In Germany, we are facing the situation that the toy fair in Nürnberg was cancelled, where we usually introduce our new items. So this year we set up a film studio here in Wangen and want to introduce our new items to you here in our video setup. Our new items topic for this year is the good old days. So we come up with so many new items we want to introduce you now. And my colleague Rainer Noch will start with showing you some figures. So have fun with it.
Thank you very much, Sebastian. Welcome to our company. Welcome to our new items presentation. This is a special year for us. It's our 110th anniversary. And that's also a reason for us choosing the focus theme, the good old days. And fitting to this focus theme, we are able to introduce you some new figure items. There are many nice little scenes, and you see now the camera showing some of those figures. In the background, you see the hunters, and you see a young lady with a map asking for the way through the forest. Now you see some scientific people who are examining a ground and looking for ancient details. Now there is a very actual theme coming into the scene. It's the buying of goods. You don't need, you really need in the quantity you are buying them. Perhaps you heard about the German crazy toilet paper buying. I think the French did it better. They bought red wine, and we bought only toilet paper. So that's something we should think about. Here you see some street workers, and in our new items you also find some children playing soccer, or you find some children in the snow. Here are the soccer playing children again, put up in a little scene like you would find it in almost every German village. Of course, many of those figures are also available for N and TT scale. Let's come to another figure topic, to our brand new G-scale figures. G-scale is 1 to 22.5 scale, and it's also better known under the name Lehmann Garden Train. And those figures are really nicely painted, and they are prepared to be used in your garden, so they won't fade, the colors won't fade, and the figures are temperature resistant. After those G-scale figures, I'm very proud to introduce you our new figure themes. This year we focused on the topic market. As you might know, Wangen is a little town in the south of Germany, and every Wednesday in our old town we have a beautiful weekly market with all those little booth stands selling groceries, selling fresh fruit, selling flowers. All those booths you will find in our figure theme topics. There are in total 6 different stands available, like now you see the ice stand and the hot dog stand, but there's also a coffee stand and a vegetable stand and some fruit stands and even more. I think now it's time again to hand over to Sebastian, telling a little more about figures.
Yeah, thank you, Rainer. You already introduced Wangen market that is taking place every Wednesday. These days, maybe not every Wednesday because of the lockdown we are facing here in Germany currently. What still works is the production of fresh eggs, of course. So we also have a sound scene for fans of HO scaled models. That comes with some happy hens, of course. They are free living here in these meadows and producing fresh eggs for the market selling guys here. Available from, let me see, it's October on for HO scale. What we also introduced this year for friends of N-gauge models is a sound scene with these guys doing lumbering here. And it comes with a sound of chainsaws, and so you can do lumbering now in N scale in a very appropriate way. So this is a very nice scene we are introducing here this year. From October on, we will have a season promotion we are having every year. This year, the topic for the season promotion is doing special vegetation. So we have vegetation starter sets here. What we created for you are starter sets for different topics. So we have, let's say, something to create your railway embankment. We have something to create a perfect meadow. So in all of these starter sets, there are a little some little product tests you can use to create perfect vegetations for these topics, and you can try all these products. There is flocage in it, there is some scatter material, grass fibers, grass tufts and stuff like this. So we tried to fit a perfect mixture for different topics that you can use for your railway layout or for your dioramas. Also for some meadows, Rainer has some new items to introduce now.
Yeah, we're now talking about our new Nature Plus Meadows. What are Nature Plus Meadows? You probably might know the ordinary grass mat. The ordinary grass mat is a electrostatical flocked paper with a one color length and one length grass fiber. Our new Nature Plus Meadows are flocked with different colors and different lengths grass fibers, electrostatical flocked, so to make sure that the flock is standing upright on the ground. The Nature Plus Meadows are very easy to work with. You just cut them with a scissor or with a sharp knife and apply the pieces to your layout. The next interesting new item is our, give me a second, is our ground cover foliage. The ground cover foliage is a real high-end product that is flocked on a special ground which enables to take off little pieces of the foliage and to apply it to your layout. There are in total 8 different foliages available, and all of them are flocked for different purpose, like for example forest ground or meadow or ground close to a river. So you will find different colors, you will find different lengths of fibers and even different flock materials on this high quality item, and it's really easy to peel it off and to apply it to your layout. Let's get to the next topic. I'm quite sure everybody of you has houses on his layout or on his diorama, but most of you won't have those little boxes with flowers at the windows like you will find them in almost every Austrian, Swiss or Bavarian town. So these are sets with flower boxes in different colors, and they are very easy to apply to your houses on your layout. After those little flowers that complete your village decoration, we go to a different topic, to our trees. Perhaps you know that we do have a tree with a tree house in HO scale and in N scale since some years in our assortment. And we thought it's really time to offer the same item for the TT scale fence. So you will find this kind of tree for all scales, N, TT, and HO scale. Another new tree or other new trees are our pine trees. They complete our line of Mediterranean trees, where you also will find cypresses or olive trees. And with all of those Mediterranean trees, you are enabled to create wonderful landscapes. And now, last but not least, my favorite tree. It's an old oak tree with a girl sitting on a swing and enjoying the wonderful evening sun. It's a little tricky doing this model because we succeeded to make the swinging forward and backward with a magnet that is beneath the ground. So the product comes as a complete set, and it's very easy to put it in your layout. And you can see it. You can see it here. I have the packaging in my hand. It's very easy to put it in your layout, and you just plug it to your transformer, and you even can control the speed of the swing on the circuit board of the item. Well, that's it about our trees, and it's Sebastian's time again.
Well, thank you. This year, I also told you with the first sentence of this show was a big, crazy stuff for everybody and for all of us. For us, the COVID-19 brought the necessity to cancel all our seminars at the beginning of the year. So usually we do together with you customers here in Wangen our seminars where we show you how to use our materials, how you can work with our materials. And all of a sudden in March, April, we had to cancel all these seminars. So that was really a pity, and we were thinking about how to show you all these techniques, how to introduce all our products to you. Well, what we did then was to create a home academy with some video tutorials that takes all in total about 2 hours. So this video seminar, Vacation in the Mountains, is made from 5 videos. You can watch these videos on our YouTube channel. It is for free, and you can join in there from all over the world, and a very big advantage whenever you want to. So if you are in Australia, you can watch this in your breakfast time or in your night time, when in Germany maybe it's daytime or nighttime on the other side. So you can watch it whenever you want, wherever you want. You can join in. You can take it maybe with your tablet or your mobile device to your modeling room, to your hobby room, wherever you want to join in, just join in. So what we are showing you in this video seminar is how you can create this wonderful diorama here, how you can create this mountainscape. The idea behind is that we want to show you all these techniques you need to know to build such a layout or a diorama. Beginning from the basis, we built with our NOCH Terraform system, coming over some rock structures with the coloring of these rocks, electrostatic flocking with the new Grassmaster 3.0, also planting some trees, decorating details, weathering this small laser cut head, how you can work with the laser cut parts, stuff like this. So this is what we want to show you in this video tutorial, in this video seminar. We also created, this is what I have next to me here, a very big landscaping basis equipment package. So if you want to start with the professional landscaping hobby, you need some basic materials, some basic equipment. So we tried to create a package where you can have everything in. So there is some basis material for the terraform landscape. There's also some scatter materials, some grass, some rock molds, some rock compounds, some colors, as well as some glue. So everything you will need at the beginning or at a certain point of going into this hobby and living this hobby. So if you want to start right and start with this basic equipment package. What we also show you in this video seminar is how you can create artificial water and how this artificial water is done here. We also have 2 new items in our new items 2021 that has to do with water. Here you can see our watercolor basis set. There are 5 colors in this set. There are 2 different blue tones and 1 turquoise and 1 brown tone, as well as a white color. With these 5 colors you can paint, in my imagination, all model water surfaces you want to, or better, undergrounds you want to create. So you can do some lakes, you can do some small rivers, whatever you want to do. You can also do some muddy creeks or something. There is brown as well as turquoise and these blue colors. So if you are happy with the color, then you use the artificial water to create the perfect surface. This artificial water already is available in a transparent way already in our NOCH range. And we come now up with a blue version that gives the water even more deepness in the way when you look at it. So if you combine these 2 items, you can very easily create a very professional artificial water on your layout. Another very nice item coming up this year is our detail marker set that comes with 5 different color pens that you can use to color nice details in your layout or also on some models. For example, you may know this small hooks at the freight wagons. Problem here is usually these injection molded parts are only black color, and these hooks are yellow in real life. So what you usually have to do is to take a paint to prepare the paint, then you have to use a paintbrush, you have to clean the paintbrush afterwards and stuff like this. This all takes a lot of time and it's really not a big fun. So what is big fun is just to use these pens, open the pens, even for some track weathering here, as you can see with the brown color. Just do these details, whether this tracks or paint the hooks yellow. Just close the pens afterwards, and then you can go on with some more fun parts than cleaning brushes or something. So this is a very nice, small, new item. You can have very much fun with it. If you have decorated all your details and painted all your details, some of you might go on and want to weather some buildings or models. So for all of you that want to weather these structures and buildings, we have the Patina weathering set with these powders in these small bottles. We already have a Patina powder set in the range, but this one is an advanced system, so we have more colors in here. We try to make these colors even more realistic, and we also bring this small set in a stand where you can put all these bottles inside, and you have this mixture, molds here, in which you can mix these colors together and use them on structures and buildings. And as you can see here in the picture, it is very, very realistic if you use them on our laser cut kits, and it makes it even more realistic. So this is what we have for all of you that want to go a little ahead.
And now it's my turn again, telling you a little about the material of the first choice in the NOCH assortment. Perhaps you heard before of our structure hard foam. Structure hard foam is a material we use very often with our products, like for examples for walls, for tunnel portals, or for rocks. This year we introduce 3 little bridges out of structure hard foam, which fit perfect into almost every scenery, into almost every scene. Those little bridges are mainly pathways for walkers, but they also could be used for little cars or little whatever needs to be passed. You can pass a little river, you can pass a little pond, a little pathway through a park. Those bridges are really nicely and easy to decorate. As the hard foam is a rather soft material, it's easy to cut it with a sharp knife or to saw it if it's necessary to change the length of the product. Also made out of hard foam are some new items that have been designed by Manfred Luft. Perhaps you heard of Manfred Luft, who is probably the most famous German carver who normally works in plaster. He did many different plaster models for us as well as for very famous places like the Miniature Wonderland in Hamburg. This year we are happy to show you 2 excavations being plastered by Manfred Luft. The one you see now on the screen is a Roman bath excavation. And you see the figures I showed you before working there. I try to pronounce it, but it's really hard for me with my German accent. Those are archaeologists, and please, I'm sure that I'm quite sure that I didn't pronounce it the right way, but I'm sure you know what I mean. There is a second excavation that we are proud to present. It's a T-Rex excavation. So you find the skeleton of the T-Rex there, and the same guys working on the skeleton and searching for little details. Well, after those rather rural scenes, we are now going into the city.
Also my problem with the next new item, it is a very hot new item. I think it's a burning brothel. I hope I pronounce it right. Not very experienced with these buildings, so I hope I get it. This burning brothel is made from laser cut. It's a laser cut kit. It comes with a light electronic chip as well as a sound scene inside. In this house there is a fire coming up with some LEDs that makes this very nice very nice fire, as well as a very nice sound. It is a limited edition, so it's limited to 1,000 pieces all in total, and you can get it from November on at your local dealer or at www.noch.com. Comes up with 6 very nice created figures that are here running out of the burning house, and yeah, it's a very nice detail you can add to your city center, to the red light district, or maybe to a nice hill as a solitaire structure. So yeah, have fun with it. You can see these pictures. Fitting our topic this year, the good old days, we come up with a farm ensemble, and we bring a farmhouse, as you can see here on the left side. That is very nice, very detailed. On the right side there is a small shed, as well as an outbuilding. You can get all these structures in HO scale. The farmhouse is also available in N scale. All these structures will come in October. One of my favorite new items is the moving area with this horse, and this is very nice because the horse is running in circles. It comes with a small motor that moves this horse around the circle. There are these two figures as well as the horse figure inside, and it also comes with a sound chip that brings some typical sounds of horse running in this area. To decorate your landscape, we also have some very nice laser cut minis. As you can see here, the bee house, and also a very nice pedestrian bridge you can integrate into your landscape. And also very nice is the hen house or the hen mobile. That's perfectly fitting our sound scene from the beginning of this introduction, where you can combine this hen mobile with our hen sound scene. Well, for all these nice items, you need, of course, a landscape. You can integrate them too. And how you can create this landscape, Rainer will show you now.
Yes, thank you, Sebastian. Perhaps you ask yourself, what is standing behind those guys? That's a real gorgeous layout. A real gorgeous layout that has been built on base of a kit, an easy track kit constructed by Andreas Theis, a German railroad artist. So the idea behind these kits is that we offer everything to make a perfect track for your railways. So you got all the segments in the kit that you need to perfect your track, and then you install the tracks and you run the train. And after everything works fine and the train runs smoothly, you start building your individual scenery around the tracks. So basically, we help you to solve the technical, more complicated part in order to make you faster enjoy building the scenery. And the important thing is you build your individual own scene, not a pre-structured plastic scene that you might only decorate. No, you can really create your individual layout around those tracks. In the kit, you also find a one-to-one plan that you put on the ground, and then you exactly know where to put which pillar and where to put which track. And after you did this, like I told before, you start to make the scene, and the pictures you see now show you how our artist Andreas Theis interpreted this topic and how he created his scenery. And I can promise you, if you see this layout once live on a model train show, what we really hope that we can do this year, perhaps in the middle of 2021, we can go again to shows. You can pass an hour and always will find new scenes you didn't see before, because with this fantastic scenery, with this fantastic layout, you're able to hide really, really very many individual ideas and individual scenes. In order to make you building up this easy track layout even easier, we will publish a guidebook. In this guidebook that contains more than 120 four-color pages, you will see step by step how Andreas Theis built up this layout, and you will be able to gather many, many good ideas how your layout could look like. Well, with this idea, I want to thank you for joining the new items presentation, and it was great having you here, and I give the word to my colleague Sebastian. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining in, for watching this new items introduction here in Wangen. We want to thank you also for your support over the social media channels, for your emails, for your calls and stuff like this. It's very good to know that our works makes you happy and maybe brings you through these days a little better. And yeah, this is a big motivation for us to do some new items like this, and we hope that some of them fit your wishes. Thanks a lot, have fun. If you want to know more about this stuff, you can download the new items brochure from our website, www.noch.com. You can also ask your local dealers to send you some new item brochures, and I'm quite sure that one day we will all be able to go back to the shops, to the dealers. Then you can get your new items brochure there, and you can also order the new items there. If not, if you don't have a local dealer quite close to you, you can also order these new items and all the big NOCH range from our web shop, also available www.noch.com. And yeah, have fun, stay healthy. Thank you very much for joining in, and have a great time. See you.